Go.
Oh man, I was gonna wait till it showed up live on my.
We're waiting on you. Go.
Is it live?
It's live. Right
All right,
now.
cool. All right. Da-na-na-na. 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 It's Night Strick and it's Maggie. They are very funny. Also, we like money. Donate to Patreon. Da-na-na-na. 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 So if you like guns and having lots of fun, and maybe Night Strick Bond, hit or misses for you. Tuesday night, hit or miss. Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. There you go. Halloween-themed opening music.
All right, but...
Bravo, bravo.
Well, Reg Militia, the riot of the people. I messed up the words, but you all know what it ends with. Shall not be in French. Shall not be in French. Shall not be in French. All right, double intro.
Double intro. I mean, I've got that recorded, Smeggy, so in case, you know, you aren't able to attend from now on, I'm just going to use that as our de facto
oh, good.
intro.
The one where I messed up is the one you have saved. That's awesome.
Well, we need to make a studio version, which is much better than, you know, the one where you messed up. Because, well, the reason why the one you messed up sounds better is because you just had so much enthusiasm. He's like, fuck it, I messed it up, but I'm going to continue on like a man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was hopped up on Mountain Dew that night, so that's why I mixed up the words and why I was very excited about it.
Anyway, so welcome all to Hit or Miss. Let's see who we got out there today. All right, tonight we've got on the YouTube, on the Go Channel side, we've got, it seems Ellis is out there, it seems Rick is out there, Ohio 45 ACP, Dan Bob 1100, and DF2 is out there on the Gun Channel side. All right, who do we have on the YouTube side? Let's find out. On the YouTube side, who we got? We got Colt 97Z. Hey, Colt. We got Malevolent Burrito. Oh, my. The burrito is real. We've got Mel the Nut. He really is a nut. A gun nut. Who else we got? We got AC97. We got Travis P11 doing, you know, double duty. We've got DTemp62. We've got Josh Aguirre. Hey, Josh, how's it going? And then we have, last but not least, out there right now, we have Fine Ape 1393. What's going on, Fine Ape? So, got a whole bunch of characters out there tonight. Smeggy, while you're still here, I want to ask you about something that just happened not too long ago in your area, and get your comment on it, because I heard this really bitchin' massive gun store and shooting range opened up not far from where you live, relatively.
Oh, really?
Have you heard about it? It's called, I think it's the one in New Hudson.
I do not know of one in New Hudson, so I'll have to check it out.
It's I think they're called I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this properly, and forgive me if I'm not. It's Huron Valley Guns. Have you heard of them?
No, I've not.
Okay, but they have opened up a 39,000 I don't know, a 39,500 square foot facility in the New Hudson, Michigan. Apparently, it is ridiculous. Here, let me screen share this because this is pretty awesome. Because I saw this and I was like, I wish my gun range, I wish I had a gun range like that. So check that out. That's where it is. Well, relative, that's the outside. The inside, that's their gun rack on the wall.
Oh, my.
That's awesome. Just with the whole mural and everything.
I'll have to do some investigating reporting.
And that's
on a field trip.
That's their shooting range. That's pretty fancy. I mean, they've even got a We the People. They even have a meeting hall, Patriot Hall, and then they even have a barbershop.
Oh my!
Smeggy, I need you to do your investigating reporting and go check this place out in New Hudson. It's not far from the outskirts of Detroit. So if you can, check it out. It might be a day trip. It might not. I don't know where you are as in relation to New Hudson. But please check this place out. Because I saw this and I'm like, shit, that's pretty cool. Because it seems like the designers of the interior were inspired by the Constitution. And you always want to see that with a gun store where they're embracing the Constitution instead of kind of shutting it off to the side.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, I'm going to get going. So everyone, check your candy for 9mm, and everyone have a safe and happy Halloween.
You too, Smeggy.
All right.
See you guys.
Later, Smegs.
Later, man.
All right, so what do you guys want to talk about tonight? I don't really have anything other than I hate that Smeggy had to leave, but tonight is the 2-year anniversary of Hit or Miss. We started Hit or Miss 2 years ago on this night. Well, not necessarily this night, but in the same area of time frame. Just because, you know, things. But we started in like the last week in October, you know. So, yeah.
We've lasted.
We've lasted 2 years, and I hope we can last, I don't know, another 4. I'd be happy with 4. You know, just saying.
Yeah. Well, by 4, you should get your national syndication by then.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping I get national syndication. But
let's just hope YouTube doesn't pull the plug on us before they come to their senses about our gun channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to talk about that, but if you guys want to get into it, okay. But I'm pretty hyped up that, you know, 2 years of Hit or Miss. I mean, it's unprecedented. I didn't even think we were going to last 6 months. So, but whether we get any more guys in tonight,
a year ago, man, I love it. I look forward to it every Tuesday, man. Nice Rick, you always bring such a good variety of topics to the audience. You know, we talk about all the current laws and all the bills that are coming up. It's cool to kind of get that little update every week too. I really do like that part about it.
well, we try, but sometimes I get bogged down where some of the news and some of the laws get a little too overwhelming for me sometimes. So I don't always talk to them about them. So,
well, it's a constant barrage against what you expect, man.
Yeah, well, I've done my daily call to Speaker of the House and left my message yet again. I do it every day, Monday to Friday.
You mean Paul Ryan?
Yep.
Wow,
Push number 6 when you dial his number. Number 6, you leave a message.
I'll do that.
Tell him who I am. I'm not scared of him.
I'm not scared of him either, but at the same time, you know, they're just going to delete those messages. They aren't going to listen to them.
I know, but it feels like I'm doing my part.
All right. The only time they'll actually at least listen to you is if you call them and you catch them actually at the phone, which that is hardly ever.
True.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be. All right, so
I'm hoping they're going to say, man, this guy's been calling every day for the last 2 months. No?
So
definitely.
Yeah.
All I'm asking for is for him to do his job.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking for too.
Yeah.
But the problem is, his job apparently is to be a rhino instead of an actual Republican. And I'm getting pissed off that we keep getting Republicans that say they're going to do this and that, and then turn around at a moment's notice when something happens, instead of trying to go and take one route, like say the mental health issue route, they go and take off and go to the route where, let's jump on the anti-gun bandwagon with the Democrats. So it's like, so if you're not doing the Republican thing, you're automatically running and joining the Democrats. So why aren't you in the Democratic Party?
Yeah, but if you notice, though, those gun bills have died down, and what's his name has told the Democrats lay off gun control right now.
Actually, no, they haven't. They've actually got more signers on one of them. So they've got
more Republican signers.
They've got more Republican signers on one of them, and I don't like this one either. It's pretty bad. Is that guns.com? I hate talking about this stuff, and I don't want to talk about it. But guys, I'm deathly afraid of what's going to happen if any of these bills get put in. If any of these bills get put in, we literally the only route we're going to have is where we actually go and march on the Capitol and say, remove it right now. We're not leaving until you remove it. You know, and I'm not saying we be armed or anything, but we have to do that first. And if that fails, then we have to take a different route. And I'm not going to imply anything or say anything because I don't ever want to have to take up arms against my government. I don't want to have to. But I don't like the direction that our elected officials that are supposed to be representing us are going. They're supposed to be representing us, not representing people that didn't even vote for them. So,
you know, I just think it shows that now is the time that we need to get everybody together for those rallies on Sunday, man. That's going to be the time for us to come out in the public and show the public what we can do and what we're about and what we represent and what we want. Right. Nice, Rick. What about you? You became the point man for your state now? Is that what you were talking about the other night, or last night on G&G?
Yeah, we got apparently the most unorganized person in South Carolina got voted to be the organizer for South Carolina. So
wait, you mean you?
Yes, I am the most unorganized person, apparently. So that means I'm the only responsible gun person out of all our people that can deal with all this stuff. So I've already sent it in the rally form, but apparently
you're a celebrity. That's why.
I'm not as I am as far removed of a celebrity as it can get. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. Where's the celebrity status? You know, if I had 1,000 subscribers, maybe someone might actually look at me. Talking to me, I doubt it, but still. But the thing is, I'm working on it. I've filled out the form and the application for the event, for the permit. The issue is the person that's supposed to take it has decided to be out of the office all this week until Thursday. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to have enough time to get this thing done because this person decided to take a week off.
And there's nobody in their place? Their place?
Apparently not. I'm going to call tomorrow to see if I can get this, pushed through. But I'm not too hopeful. And if it doesn't happen, we're probably going to have to go to the local park or something and hold the event there because there's literally no other way. So that's the downside on that. I wish I had more. I had at least like a month in advance instead of like 2 or 3 weeks like Matt gave me.
Yeah, but, I thought it was short notice myself too.
And Matt's like, "Oh, we've done this before," and I'm like, "Motherfucker, no, we haven't." And I apologize for cursing, but sometimes that's the only way to get your point across with Matt. So
yeah, and see, I mean, also, I knew we're in Texas. He ain't gonna have a problem getting it done. You know, like up here. To be honest with you, I don't think anybody's gonna show up.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's only 2 people that have gone to. I mean, that have written anything on that page, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, so there's 5 or 6 people that are written on the page, and then there's 5 or 6 people on my end for South Carolina on Matt's page that there are like 28 people that said that they are interested. So I guess they're just waiting to see whether it's actually going to happen or not before they say they're going.
Yeah.
Because there's like, there's like 5 or 6 people that say they're going. There's like 28 other people saying we're interested.
Oh, that's what we've got on our page too.
Yeah. So, if you guys are out there are listening, if you haven't checked what's going on with your state on the 2A Capitol Rally page, go and check that. And if you can make it, go ahead and mark yourself down as one of the people that are going to it. Not as interested. Mark it down that you're going, because otherwise there's no point in doing all this work. So, but it needs to be done. So, well, let's see what the comments on the YouTube side are saying. What are the comments we got out there? Let's see if we got any good comments. Night Strike, stop bitching. It has been stopped by Congress.
You've got mail.
Yeah, not necessarily. Let's see.
Somebody's saying what I said.
They're only doing the budget. You don't like the Republican vote. SOS guy, but respectfully, fuck you. I ain't voting for a Democrat. Hell, I'm probably not even voting for a Republican next time. I'm probably voting Libertarian, because I'm getting tired of both parties saying one thing and then doing another. At least the Democrat Party is more honest about what they're doing, because we're not going to take your guns, but we're going to put more laws in place to take them away. So at least they're a little bit more honest. Where the Republicans like, we're going to stand up for your gun rights, and then it's like, we're going to go and join the Democrats. Just saying.
They're going to take all our guns and give them to the Russians.
All right, who we got? We got out there. We got Garage Guns. We got Foos out there. Garage Guns and Foos, if you want to jump in on the chat, please just hop on Gun Channels and I'll give you a link. All right.
There's a comment that just popped up I think you need to address. This is kind of an interesting one. Fine Ape says, the 5th is the deer opening day, so most of the Pro 2A people are going to be far away from the Capitol. So
that's not necessarily true.
I think a lot of us need to duck out of that first day opening season for something like this, because I know the Second Amendment's not about hunting, but you're not going to go hunting if you don't have the right to bear arms. Okay, they're going to make it hard for you to have a gun or hard for you to own a gun. So I hear you, Fine Ape. I mean, that's crazy. But if I had to decide between going to this rally or opening day, I would just go to the rally. I mean, it maybe depends on where you are, and if people paid for land and this and that, I get it. They won't be able to go. But man, what's more important in the end,
Right.
Man, the deer are still going to be there.
And I got a 1 in 10 chance of hitting the deer this winter anyway on the highway. I don't have to go out and get one.
Night Strike 1, will you be on NEA stream tomorrow? I most likely will, yes. I'm going to try and get some more people in here so we can get more conversation.
While you're doing that, hey, real quick, I just want to talk about Nebraska, what we're going to be doing.
Just talk about what you're doing.
We are going to be assembling. Yeah, no, this is cool, man. In Nebraska, the Nebraska Firearms Owners Association stepped up, and they had already applied for the permit, and they had already filed for the paperwork to gather for the rally. So they were one step ahead of me. I mean, I was planning on going, but I wasn't planning on doing any of the organizing. And I got a hold of the gal that's in charge of the NFOA, and she told me that, yep, it's going to be a go. We're going to be going, and I'm going to be hooking up with some other YouTube just viewers from Nebraska. We're going to be meeting up in Lincoln. And so we're going to be, I mean, you can meet at 10 o'clock if you want to. People are going to start showing up with their signs and such, and you can do that. 10 to 4 is the time that we want. The speakers are going to be presenting between 12 and 2 and between noon and 2 o'clock. And the reason why they wanted to wait a little bit is because our Capitol actually opens up for tours on Sundays at 1, if I'm not mistaken. And that was going to be the only restroom facilities that we'd have available for the rally. Because the way that Lincoln's designed, there's not a lot of, I mean, they'd have to bring in some porta potties or something, because there's not a lot of public restrooms around the Capitol. You have a lot of houses. You have a lot of like corporate businesses and buildings. There's not a lot of just bathrooms you could go into. I mean, there's not a lot of like stores and shops around or anything like that. So that's why they're starting the speakers a little bit later on, because that way people have access to the Capitol, and then they can take a tour of the Capitol building when they get done. The NFOA asked me to be one of the speakers, and I said I would. So I'm just going to mention a few things about the firearms rights that we have in Nebraska and the rights that we don't have. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. But I mean, we've got senators are going to be talking. We've got representatives and so on. I think it's going to be a good time. So Nebraska is definitely going to happen on Sunday. I know we got a lot of people coming from Omaha. I'm going to be making a 375 mile round trip for this. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Strategic launch detected.
Oh my.
Looks like Potatoes and Lead just showed up too.
Yeah, Potato and Len here. What's going on your end, Potatoes?
Hey, I'm in Michigan, so I heard somewhere that somebody had counted right around 200 people are for sure going, and then there's like another like 500 or 600 interested.
Wow, that's good.
So, and hopefully at least a couple hundred of us. I'll be there for sure.
Cool, man.
I just went and checked our page for Rhode Island, and there's some guy who's on there now just showing pictures of Providence. You know, like it's a sightseeing page. Oh, man. Oh, well. We're doomed up here anyway.
Well, at least go. Even if all you do is have to stand on the sidewalk, just go.
Yeah.
Prove
Yeah,
a point.
I told you. Did you hear what I said on my chat on Saturday? What the state of Rhode Island's got on the agenda this year is one, to lower the magazine capacity, gun registration, and to appeal the concealed carry.
Wow,
That one.
that's nuts.
And it's a total Democratic House, always has been. You know? So, there you go. We got a fight on our hands up here, I tell you.
Yeah. Michigan's been headed in the right direction the past, I'd say, 15 years.
And now we have all this going on, but the state has license. I don't know if that's correct word, but we got 3 brand new gun ranges opening up next month. You know, so it's kind of strange. I guess they're taking the money from the people using the gun range, but then they're trying to take our guns away from us with the other hand. You know, they want their cake and eat it too. No. Oh, well. But did you see that? I put something on Facebook earlier tonight that we need to ban vehicles, rented vehicles, because they kill.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know?
Yeah, I thought about that. What, the Home Depot truck in New York, that attack in New York that happened tonight?
Well, I put it right on Facebook. My Facebook. I haven't got no bad comments yet. But I did say I pray for the people who got hurt and died, you know, but let's ban the rented vehicles because it kills people.
Definitely.
You know?
All right. We got a question out there on the chat.
Yes.
All right, I'm scrolling up because the guys are going all over the place. All right, Steve is asking, what's a fair asking price for a Glock 17 Gen 4 with 50 rounds through it?
Yeah, I go ahead, man.
What are those new? Aren't those like 500 something new?
Between 500 and 500. I mean, it depends if you get them on sale. I think I paid $450. No, yeah, I paid $450 for mine without sales tax, but I mean, I got a really good deal on it. But I told Steve, I said $450-ish. It would be a good price on something like that.
That's what I would say. You know, that price. I would say try and get $450. If you get no bites, if no one will take that, I'd say just bump it down $25. You might be able to get something that way.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't drop it any lower than 400.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't sell it for less than 400.
Yeah, don't sell it less than
don't go
400.
under
But look maybe between 425 and 450. And I do actually keep on prices on the stuff because I had to study. I had to read I had to read and buy every price on guns. You know, the books they release books. What is it? Reader's Digest or something like that, or Gun Digest, where they give you the gun prices of the years. I get every new version. So I would say, realistically, you want to probably set it at 450, and if you can get it at 450, great. If not, look closer towards 425, but don't go any lower than 4. So, all right, there we go on that. And I know you did this because I'm not a Glock fan, but I do like the 17, so that's why I answered this question. So,
I think after I get my Smith & Wesson 4006 out of layaway, I'm gonna get one of them polymer 80 lowers, build a 17. Or I was thinking about getting the compact size and putting a 17 size slide on it with one of them Lone Wolf conversion kits.
Check out Daily Shooter. I think he did a how-to video on that. He kind of showed you some of the mistakes he made on it and some of the tools that he had problems with while trying to do it. I mean, it turned out fine in the end, but it took a lot of work, but it was neat when it was done. But maybe check out his channel because he did a decent series on it also.
We got another question from Garage Guns. Garage Guns, if you want to jump in on this chat, just jump over to Gun Channels and join in because you are always welcome. Just let you know that right now. He's asking, I guess for his next purchase, he's looking at, should I get a CZ Pro 7 or the Pro 9? And all I have to ask is, what's the actual difference between the Pro 7 and Pro 9?
See the PO7. Yeah. I was looking into CZs at one point. Let's see, your 7. I mean, you got different configurations for it. Looks like you've got what, decocker or safety or option for both. I can look up the specifics on Gun Genie, but I'm guessing capacity. Maybe one's like a medium versus a full size frame. It's like I'll look at one, I'll love it, and then I'll kind of forget about it, and I'll be like, "What? Which one was that again?" I'll do a search real quick.
The 7, the 40 caliber.
Let's see, CZ. Let's just do a search and see what pops up here. I was thinking it was capacity, so it's not a 75. So PO7 and a PO9, right?
Yeah. It might
make some different models.
So.
P10. Okay, there's the PO9 Duty that they make. It doesn't have a picture of it. Shoot.
DC PO9. Let's see. It's above 9mm.
It was a PO7, you said? Was one of them?
The PO7, the PO9. I can give you links.
Okay, PO7 looks like it's about the size of a Glock 19. You got 15+1, 3.75 inch barrel, 27.7 ounces, double action, dual slide serrations, Omega trigger, and it looks like it's got decocker or safety, so you can go cocked and locked.
One of them is smaller, so it's depending. It really depends.
Okay, PO9 comes in a 19+1. That's a beast, man. 4.5 inch barrel, 31 ounces, 19+1 capacity. The PO9 Duty, and they come.
So it's really what he's asking was whether he should get the compact or if he should get the full size.
Yeah, now you can. You can get the PO9 in a 9mm or a 40, but it's also called a PO9 and 40 if you want it. It's 15+1 capacity if you want a 40 cal.
They are both
40 Smith.
They're both 9mm, so okay. I like both.
I guess
I like full size guns. I love them. So my answer's got to be biased, but if you want to carry this, I would say go with the 7. Go with the 7 if you want to carry. But if you're just gonna take it to the range, just use it for fun, then I would say go the 9. Because you're trying to compare a 4.5-inch to a what was this one? A 3.75.
Was the 3.75? Yeah.
So so you're comparing a full size to literally a compact. So depending on your use for it, get the compact. If you want, if you're using it for self-defense, or if you want to carry it, concealed. But if you're just using it to go to the range, or if you're going somewhere where you have to open carry, I would say probably go with full size. That would be my recommendation. So,
You've got mail.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
I know I got more mail. And my VidMe has just been exploding lately. I have been getting emails left and right of people just joining VidMe and subscribing. So,
dude, VidMe's awesome. And I was listening to the chat last night. Nobody was giving Matt crap for uploading a video every 5 minutes, but I do it, and I get hate mail. And people get mad at me because the battery. But people are like, "Oh, Matt's going to VidMe." He's like, "Man, I'm sorry, guys." But no, I get death threats against my family, and people want me to send them adapters for their cell phones because I'm running their batteries down.
I didn't give you a death threat. I just offered to delete all your Glock videos. That's all.
I was just awesome. I wish I'd have been in the chat last night. I got to listen to it today, and it was funny because it was like, man, I'm right there with you. I know, and it's funny. Matt's doing what a lot of us are doing. We're bulk loading videos on VidMe as a backup because we don't know now at this point. Like I said months ago. I did VidMe 2 months ago because I said, I don't know if my channel's going to be here in a week. And then people are saying, oh, don't worry. It's no big deal. They're not going to take your channel down. Well, I got a lot of AR videos on my YouTube channel. And God, I'm like, just like Matt, I'm sitting here waiting for strikes to pop up on my channel. And
yeah. So we got Outlaw Hatfield has just jumped in. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Ellis?
Yeah. Well, do what I do. Just every few weeks, just throw a cat video on there.
Oh no, you know what? I did that, and it got demonetized. And my tactical vest for my dog video got demonetized. So everything gets demonetized.
Arming your pets.
I did the Old West playing cards. That just got demonetized this morning. I think I'm just pretty much getting nailed with everything right now.
Hey, Travis. Welcome to the club. You are now part of the Accomplished Gun Channels Club.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't even know I exist.
I've been demonetized.
You are a full member now because you got demonetized.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not even big enough to be monetized.
Whose TV is on? Turn it down, please.
That would be your cousin's, Maggie. Nice, right?
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The TV is in the other room on the other side of the house.
All right.
I'm not in control of that.
My TV is on about
Ellis.
11
go send
feet
those
away.
children. Go send those children outside.
I don't think you guys hear mine.
Ellis, what are we gonna do on the CCW class? Because they're asking about the CCW, and we haven't done anything about it yet. What do you?
Yeah, you better. I got demonetized in that video too, by the way. Thank God I got my super chat money out of it because I paid you early.
Just let me know what you want to do, brother.
All right, we're still trying.
All I got to do is tell the boss man, hey, look, I need this day off.
So you and the boss man are on good terms now, then? I assume.
Oh, me and the boss man's always been on good terms. Of course, he's probably going to frown on it, me doing it anytime soon because, well, I'm taking Sunday to go to Columbia.
All right, so we might want to, if the one at the end of November is open, we might want to check that one.
Yeah, we can look for something around there.
Yeah, we'll look for that because right now it's just too many things close together.
Yeah, and you also got to understand that I'm about to have to buy a cell phone because mine crapped on me, and you've got mail.
Yeah.
And it's probably more porn, but that's another story.
Well,
there's nothing wrong with that.
You have needs.
No, yeah. I've got the gun on layaway, which should be out by the end of November.
Right.
Okay, so who knows? and that's if the price don't go up on it.
Damn, I've been trying to get in all freaking night.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, actually, Gun Channel is extremely slow for me today.
I hate to say it, but it's been slow like that all the time lately. I don't know what it is. I've asked G-Webs about it, and
It's Google.
He has no idea what it is. It may be the host. It could be the internet of the host, or it could be the internet between point A to point B.
I think it is simply Google.
It may be Google. And at that point, I'm gonna steal Matt's lines, and I'm gonna say, Google, go fuck yourself.
Well, that's not very nice.
When have I ever been nice?
Let me think about this.
If you have to think, don't, because it'll take too long.
Yeah, do what Night Strike. Well, on second thought, don't do what Night Strike does.
Oh, I never do what Night Strike does.
No, he never.
If you try to do what Night Strike does, you're just going to end up hurt in a hospital.
Hey now.
He's got an angel sitting on his shoulder that keeps him safe.
But did
So you got any
he
stories
remove
you
the
want to
horn
tell
from
us,
his?
or what?
But did he remove the horn from his ass first?
There wasn't one there in the first place, so I don't think that applies. But anyways, let's see what's out on the YouTube side, so we can keep in step with them.
I would venture a guess that there's people over there.
There are people over there. There are
Or at least there's a person.
a person. So. There are no questions out there, so guys, if you have any more questions, just throw them in there or email it to the email address on the screen. Other than that, you guys, Rick, what's going on your end? What are you doing for the rally? Are you going to do anything?
For what?
The 2A rally.
I'm going to go up to, I'm going up to Providence. And even if nobody's there, I'll be there on the sidewalk.
Screaming and yelling.
Yes. I'll be carrying too.
Oh my.
A cane don't count.
Go up there and look like a crazy person.
Cane don't count. All right. Potatoes.
It's one of those canes that has the knife that comes out of the handle.
Are you going to your state rally? Is there one happening in your state? Do you know?
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah, I'm in Michigan. Yep, I'll be in Lansing.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Foos, are you going to the one where, in your state?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to a wedding this weekend in Springfield, Illinois. I know that's their capital, but I know. I thought about going to.
Come to the one there. You can meet Dano and Tony.
I thought about that. I did think about that, but I need to get back here. Actually, I need to get back here at a decent time. It's a 6.5-hour drive, and I need to get my cousin back to his college, and that's on the way. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to hit either one.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad, Foos.
I know.
I'm trying to organize mine, and I don't know whether it's going to happen or not. Oh, we got lots of shit going on. I already talked about it earlier, so I don't want to go into it. But
yeah, I was listening, but I just,
There will be 60 people in South Carolina there.
Colt 97Z said, "Night Strike, are you going trick or treating tonight?" No, I am not. I haven't gone trick or treating since I was in junior high, and I don't want to start back going trick or treating again.
wait. Then why are you dressed up like a werewolf? Werewolf, all hairy and shit.
That's just his normal.
Oh,
Sort of
Shit.
like, yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
he took the mask off already, so you know.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You haven't seen
Yeah,
him.
I'm pretty sure.
See, it runs in the
Nice.
family.
That's awesome, man. That's epic.
It's
See, I'm hoping to look like that in about 90 days, man. That's where I want to be in 90 days.
It looks good, but you know, mine's better. Just saying.
What is your hair migrating?
Who,
Mine?
me?
Yeah. Outlaw.
Yeah, of course, dude.
Oh, okay.
See, I ain't got a problem with that. If it turns loose, it won't turn gray.
There you go.
There you
It's
go.
kind of funny.
And Midnight Range, no. Ellis really is an actual family, so don't say that shit. Otherwise, I'll remove that mod chip. I'll do it. I give it, then I can take it away. And shit, there's Gary. What's going on, Gary? All right.
Yo.
All right, I'm gonna go check the gun channel side. Pants was talking about the P7 or the P9. He's saying wrong. The answer is get both. And I would tell Garage Guns that, but I don't think he wants to get both. I think he wants to get either or.
Actually, what I would do is I've shot them. I've shot both the polymers, both of those guns, and I've shot the PO1. I would actually go with PO1. It's an aluminum frame, metal top, of course. Get the one with the Omega trigger, which is the same trigger as in that PO9 and PO7, except
He wanted the PO9 or the PO7, not the PO1.
right. But I'm saying the PO1 is a better gun than the PO7, just because you could adjust the grip a little bit better. I mean, they all take, yeah. So I mean, they don't take the same mags, but
Well, they're all CC75s.
no, they're not.
No?
No, the PO1, PO7, they take a different magazine. Geometry is similar, but the rails are inverted like a normal CZ, but it's a polymer lower. Only a couple points where the slide and the frame actually meet.
Yeah.
Just like normal polymer lower.
All right. Well, there you go. Foos who knows more about CZs is the one to ask. All right. What else? The people saying to go outside.
I had planned to buy a CZ.
I have like 7 of them.
I want a CZ75B so bad. I want a stainless one though.
Okay. I have a pre-B, I have a Shadow, and I have a PO1 of the 75 models.
Awesome.
And SPO1 and a PO1.
Okay, so here's. I didn't want to talk about this, but you know, I'm just gonna go and say this, and I hate to talk about bad news, but I'm gonna say this. My prayers go out to the people who were killed in the terror attack in Manhattan today. But my prayers also go out to the families of those who lost their lives at the embassy in Afghanistan today too, because there was a bombing. There's a bombing at the U.S. Embassy in Afghanistan, and I think 5 people died. So,
Man, I didn't hear about that.
I just wanted to say that. I hate to talk about that kind of stuff, but you know we kind of have to. So, I'm just gonna mention it. Anyways, moving on. Let's get some better news. Is anything going on with anybody?
No.
Started a
Pretty good,
channel
man.
a couple weeks ago. Anyone's interested? Potatoes and lead.
Potatoes and lead. How potatoes and lead? Are we talking like mashed, or are we talking like fried?
We're all inclusive here. I mean, any mashed, scalloped, julienne.
Julienne?
Yep, baked, roasted,
Raw.
Raw, sure, why not? Fried potatoes, French fried potatoes,
Baked.
of
All
course,
right.
baked potatoes, potato soup,
Potato salad.
potato
It's
salad,
there you go.
German
Potato,
potato
potato.
salad,
Tater tots.
hash browns,
Yep.
home fries.
There you go.
All right, that's enough.
Stuffed potatoes.
Why?
Because I said so.
Screw you. What are you?
Oh,
The star of this show?
Who made you the boss?
who made
I think
it?
we need to do a top 5 best ways to prepare potatoes.
Oh yeah,
Yes, but we need Travis in here for that. Wait, the other Travis.
There we go. There we go.
So. All right. Does anybody else have a anything to talk about tonight? Yeah, first, that reminds me. Have you done any competition shooting lately?
No. Right now it's my off season. The only time I touched a gun in the past month is let's see, about 3 weeks ago I had a competition and that was it. Since then, the only time I touched a gun was to do a deep clean on it, and I realized I didn't have enough springs, so I ordered a bunch of springs, like $250 worth of springs for the next 5 or 6 years. So that's all I've been doing. I'm actually going to be ending my off season Sunday, so it'll be back into training, getting ready for next year.
All right.
How can you go that long without touching a gun?
Well, I didn't touch my competition guns.
Oh,
I have my concealed carry right next to me. It's just, no dry firing, I didn't even go to the range, stuff like that. I just, yeah. It's in my downtime. I loaded or this weekend I loaded 5,000 rounds of ammo. So, I've been doing stuff like that, which I'm almost out of projectiles now.
So, Foos, I'm going to ask you this. I know you've told the story several times, but did anything happen in that last event you went in? That last match you did?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Which one?
Like maybe a Glock?
Oh, Glock blowing up.
Yeah. Tell us about
Yeah. Well, he double charged. He was loading ammo the night before the match, and he double charged 9mm, and it blew up. The slide stop that hangs out on a Glock broke into 2 pieces and is in his hand. Doctors said that just leave it in there; it'll be fine. Blew the magazine out, destroyed the I already said slide stop. What else is destroy? Barrel's fine, slide's fine. Threw the extractor out, bent the ejector. No, other way around. Blew the ejector out, blew the extractor out, bent the ejector. The magazine release broke. Trigger broke in half. Bent the trigger bar. All the sear and everything is fine, but he's looking into upgrading to a CZ.
Ha! Go into CZ.
He was looking into the CZ before this, and he's looking harder into it now.
He's actually got motivation too now.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Hey guys, we have a question over on the internal, or a question on the chat over on the YouTube side.
all right. What's the question?
Link has a question. Is it illegal to distribute ammo for Halloween? If you hand a 9mm cartridge to a child, is that technically a crime? No, it would be a crime if you handed a 40 caliber cartridge to a child. 9mm, I think, would be okay, but you always want to check the local state laws.
No,
But-
it wouldn't just be a crime to. I would say if it's 40, if it's 380, if it's 25 ACP, it'd be a crime.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think you should just hand them a 50 cal.
Yeah, just hand out a 50 cal.
No. If you give them a 45 ACP, that's child abuse.
Yeah.
No, whoa. No.
You know why?
Dad.
Because you are assuming their age, and that's not cool.
Fuck you, Foose. We don't do that whole assuming any gender shit, age shit. We don't do that. If you were born with the equipment, that's your gender. Get over it. I don't care how much plastic surgery you had, those boobs aren't going to look any more appealing than what's down below. Just saying.
Night Strike. Breathe.
Sounds like Night Strike knows from
Are you yourself? Who are we talking about?
Yeah, just
No, just absolutely not. All right.
poor Night Strike.
Travis Tuinen said, we need adult Halloween. We need hand out loose miscellaneous ammo and or mini bar bottles. Yes.
Yeah.
I need to be drinking right now.
We could pass out all those little packets of Rand CLP that you don't want anymore. I mean, at least you know they'll go someplace else, you know? Yeah.
I don't even want to hand that out to someone. I don't want to help them get more.
Hey,
Just
why
give
not?
it to them and tell them to dispose of it properly, or what?
No.
Hey, does that mean when you go to the rich people's house, they hand out, miscellaneous AR parts?
I hope.
Yeah, probably. No, maybe some Geisley triggers, you know?
No. It needs
That's a
to be
nice
like
neighborhood.
miscellaneous AKs. Just start dropping AKs.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
Right.
Yep. Well,
You know, Night Strike, I should have had you go to Palmetto State Armory to go pick up an upper for me that I bought the other day, because I got a feeling that you could probably buy it in the store and ship it to me faster than PSA can. We're going on 2 weeks now. I'm getting a little impatient.
speaking of Palmetto
wow.
State Armory, let me do something real quick.
Love them, but man, they got to speed up a little bit, dude. I can make one in 2 weeks.
I've only ever ordered one thing from them,
There you
and
go.
it showed up in like 5 or 6 days.
There you go,
Yeah,
Travis. Palmetto State Armory sticker. Woo! You need one.
Oh, yeah, man. I got a bunch of them.
I need to.
Heck yeah. Well, it should be here soon. I'm excited. I got a pistol upper coming. Just a regular 10.5-inch fixed for an A2. Should be decent. Cool, man.
All right, so let's put that back out there. Where is that? There it is. All right. So if anyone has any questions, comments, suggestions for topics for the show, send them to nightstrike1@gmail.com. That's NIGHTSTRYKE1@gmail.com, and I will try and answer them.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to?
Most of the questions are good, and I have faith in our viewers that they will send sound questions and not be like Foose and be buzzkill.
But
Congratulations on 2 years.
Yep.
There you go, man.
This was our 2-year show. I'm sorry that Smeggy wasn't able to be here as much as he could have, but
that's the whole reason I showed up.
he had prior obligations. He was here earlier. You missed him.
I know. I missed him.
So, aside from that, everyone, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week. This was Hit or Miss.